Hello, hello, Merry Time Zone friends, it's Matt here today bringing you another demo for the channel courtesy of steamnextfest June 2023. It has taken me a hot minute to get through my backlog because there's so many good steamnextfest games, and during Creeptober seemed like the perfect time to get out the lies we tell ourselves. This was the first horror game that I ever really recorded for the channel, and it's taken this long to get it out. I'm excited for you to see this one today, so without further ado, grab your covers and settle in. I started making content for this channel back in August of 2022, and it took until July of the next year for me to really start getting it rolling. And it was in June of that year that I recorded a bunch of demos, including the first one we released, which was Gory Cuddly Carnage. I recorded that around the same time that I recorded The Lies We Tell Ourselves, and this was the first horror game I ever really recorded, and it's taken me this long to get around to releasing it. According to the Steam page, this is due to release in Q4 of 2024, so hopefully we're going to be getting it soon, but I understand if it's pushed a little bit because this looks like it's going to be incredible, so I'm happy for them to spend as long as they need on it. At the time, having never really played a horror before, I didn't know what to expect, but I watched the trailer and it seemed super intriguing, so I had to play it. I really enjoyed what I saw in the trailer, so let's head over to the Steam page and watch the trailer together, and then we'll get into the menu and we'll take a look.
Vincent's tale, a bleak display of goals and dreams all washed away, his earnings spent on shallow fun, his future wasted, his past but done. With comfort as his soul demands, he trades his soul for empty hands, but hidden deep, a darker thought of truths he fears but never sought. For in his heart a secret holds that goodness fades as life unfolds, and yet the world, in its own voice, still sings a song of chance and choice.
The Lies We Tell Ourselves is a first-person psychological action-adventure game with horror elements and a focus on subtle storytelling and atmosphere. Explore, solve puzzles, survive, and uncover truths buried deep within a castle of lies. The game is developed and published by Poopsy, who is a solo developer with 2 cats, as you'll see if you go to the Twitter page, which is linked down below. I remember when I watched this trailer, I was super intrigued by the way it looked. The graphics looked incredible, and I was just like, yep, this looks like someone I want to get into. And I'd never really played a puzzler either, so a horror puzzler seemed like something that was really interesting to get started in, and it looked like it was going to be a great option for me. With all the other things we squeezed in during that next fest, this was one of the only real horror ones that I tried, and I'm so glad I did. I'm recording this intro a year and a bit after I recorded the original video, so apologies for the audio drop. That's the joy of headset mics. We all gotta start somewhere, right? So let's rejoin past Maddie as they go through their first horror adventure. It's gonna be fun.
Jesus, I am so wasted. Shit. I must have forgotten my keys when I left. Nah, it's way too late to ring the doorbell. Dad would kill me, birthday or not. Maybe I can get in from the backyard door. We keep a spare key in the garden.
So it seems like it's our birthday and we've just been out drinking. We started at about 11 p.m. We had a big old party. We've walked home and it's now like 3:15, I think it said, in the morning. And we live with our parents. They're asleep and we don't have a key. So I guess we need to find our way in. Dad's car. He won't let me touch it after the stupid accident. It wasn't even my fault. I mean, was it though? I don't know. I'm not making any assumptions. We don't know anything right now. So we're just going to start walking around the back of the house. First thing I'm going to note is how pretty this is, considering it's going to get scary. It's going to get scary right now. Shift to run. It depletes stamina. Always gotta love when a horror game tells you how to run because it means you're going to need it. And given how slow we are, I have a feeling it's going to be important. But let's just have a look at this. Just the lighting and the shadows, just... It's pretty. It's a pretty game. Left mouse button to interact.
God damn it. Of course it's stuck. Maybe I can get in from Mr. Morangi's shack. The secret passage near the bushes should still be open.
Secret passage, you say? Hey, Mr. Morangi, do you mind if I crawl through your secret passage?
Nice.
George and I used to sneak in and out all the time when we were kids.
Ew. Oh! Rata! The sound of the footsteps were gross. Oh, they're so wet.
I haven't seen Morangi in years. Who knows what happened to him?
This car looks like it's not been used in a while. Morangi's wreck. It's been parked here for like 10 years. Oh, so a while then. Good, it's open. Thank God it's open. Bless you, Morangi.
I can't see shit. I better turn the lights on.
How do we turn the lights on?
Much better.
We don't want to ring the doorbell and wake the dad up because it's late, but we're willing to turn on power that echoes across the
this place
entire
is possibly
street.
even worse than I remember.
Sam's. Keep it fresh. So what have we got? Just like a bunch of trash? Yeah, it's just a bunch of pallets and boxes, so I guess...
This pile of trash might be useful. I just need to stack one more box and I could climb over the fence.
Cool, I guess we're climbing then. These are probably not going to hold our weight. What about this one? This might work. Yeah, this'll work. Nice, okay. Oh! This inventory looks... Okay. We're just gonna wiggle. How do I climb?
Okay. Here we go.
I love that this has voiceovers. Gotta love a good bit of voice acting to help us out. Don't have to read so much lore. Oh, that sounded like you hit the ground hard. Alright, we're in Merengue's yard. Ew. What is that? Do you see that?
Home sweet home. The spare key should be hidden behind the lamp to the left of the door.
Vincent knows the key is hidden behind the yellow lamp on the left of the door. Go and check it out. Oh, the test! I didn't do the test. We have feet and hands. We have an entire body. Behind the yellow lamp on the left of the door.
Hell? Did they really change the entrance while I was out?
Okay, enough fucking around. I need to get the damn key and get home. I'm going to assume they didn't just change the door. Honestly, sir. That does not seem correct. Ah, there it is. This needs us to look at the other angle. The bottom half of the garden key. Reading an item description might lead to clues. Press tab to open the inventory and inspect the key half. To avoid burglars finding the key in an obvious spot, we bought a special 2-part magnetic key. The top half should be attached to one of the bench's legs. There it is. Top half of the garden key. Some items can be combined. Open the inventory and drag one half of the key on top of the other. The top half of the 2 parts magnetic key for the garden door. Fucking magnets, man. There we go. We have the key. The assembled garden door key. Hopefully whoever installed that entrance made sure to keep the old door lock in. Only one way to find out.
Oh, fucking finally.
Well, that's not ominous. Onwards we go, I guess. Question, is this a loading screen or am I inside a super dark hallway? Hello?
Why is it so dark? Is the power out?
I'm just walking forwards into the abyss. Ugh, I don't like this. Hello? Oh, I'm seeing something. Oh, I'm looking at the ceiling. Oh, Jesus God. Alright, we're starting off well. Cool. Ooh.
Wait. Where the hell am I?
Dang, this person got money. This is a... Well, I was gonna say it was a flash pad, and then they don't actually have a separate room for the toilet.
What the hell?
I'm not gonna click on anything just yet. I just want to have a look around before I start pressing buttons. Ooh, do we have a reflection? Ah, we don't. Okay, so we got some pipe systems going on. There's a bunch of stuff we can interact with, just like random objects. So I guess we'll go around and have a look in a minute. But what is this? It's an interesting system. What is that sound? Strange taste of art in this place, but it's kind of a vibe.
The fuck?
Ew. Alright, so... I guess we'll start near the front door. So we came in this way. Let's come around here towards where the bathroom area is first. An art piece, I think. Seems expensive. It does seem kind of expensive in here. Someone in here has been spending...
Oh, disgusting.
Ew. Who are you? You can just go away. Nothing in the bottom one. Space and light. How to maximize the potential of your home. Looks like they've taken the advice, to be fair, because this room looks pretty damn big considering it's a studio. A vase, some candles, nothing remarkable. Why is there a knife and fork on the floor? Is this a joke? I don't understand. Who's been eating where they shit? These carvings. What the hell? I made this like 10 years ago. Interesting. I guess that's ours now. Picked up slippery stick. Cool. It's called a slippery stick. This is fine. So filthy. It looks like the branches are doing something. I didn't read that in time. Big cactus. Good observation. The bottle of wine they gave me for my birthday. What is it doing here? Wine connoisseurs, let me know. Is a Shiraz Pinotage 2017? Is that good? To wine together. We interwine with cheese on Fridays. My favorite towel. So many memories. Why did that sound so icky? Padlocks and chains block any access to the wardrobe. Impossible to force it by hand. The bowl I hand carved during the creative woodworking course. It's perfect. I mean, I guess it's kind of neat. Got any good books? Books. I've heard of them. The giant screen TV I wanted to get, but it's connected to nothing. That is true. These fucking pipes are everywhere. They kind of are, though. No idea what they're for yet. Now, what is this awful sound? It's cold and rainy on this side. Oh, that's the sound of rain? That's even more ominous than I feel like it should be. A succulent plant Giuseppe gave me years ago. I managed to kill it in a week, but what's it doing here? Oh god. It sounds wet and it's nasty. Oversized decorative vase. No idea what the fuck this is supposed to be. Me neither, honestly. This painting reminds me of a dream I had. It was so vivid I can still clearly remember it. Science tomes. I really don't feel like reading them at all. Stupidly expensive wireless headset I always wanted. Pencil holder. It's exactly the one I used to have in my room. Weird. Yeah, weird how all of these things are things you either had or wanted. Cool. My dream gaming station. Shame it's turned off. I mean, that's a big ass monitor. Alright, I guess we'll look at the nasty ass safe next. I don't know what that shit is, but I'm not getting any closer. Okay, so we've looked at everything, and I feel like the only thing we can do is interact with this. Maybe we can use this stick that we have. Maybe we can use it like a crowbar? I can't use it here. Let's have a look at this slippery stick. A stick I had carved during my Viking phase about 10 years ago. It should have been the handle for my axe. Unfortunately, I didn't have the means to get myself an actual blade. Regardless, the wood was way too slippery for solid grip anyway. Right, we're gonna go back over here. Oh my god. This whole time I've been looking around the place going, what do I do? Where do I go? What do I do with this stick? And then I turn around just to see if I can use it back here, and there's a note on the wall that I miss. I've been watching you. I've seen what you've become, and it hurts me. You can't escape me anymore, not even here. Among comforts you never earned, and knowledge you never craved, you just took it and ruined it. All of it. I will do the same to you. I will make you see, whether you want it or not. Me slowly turning around because I was really afraid there'd be somebody here. Oh. This wasn't on before. Oh, this is kind of a jam. deserve. Full of creepy things like a toilet with no door. A safe in the corner covered in old sludge. And a creepy little worm in the corner called Fudge. Hey, Fudge.
It seems like something used to be hanging on that wall, but it's missing now. What the hell?
Choices made. Choices buried so deep inside to feel like lies. You believe them to be all behind you in the past, but the past made you who you are today. Who's to blame? Interesting philosophical question. So something used to be hanging up here. I'm gonna go close Fudge's jaw because I'm scared that he might jump out at any moment. I'm just gonna take a moment to just appreciate the pause screen. When you hit escape and you go into this menu, this is really cool. It's not often you get a pause menu that kind of keeps the scene there, and the way this is laid up, I don't know, it just looks really cool, so I wanted to show you.
Mom's paintings? What the hell are they doing here?
Good question. Or if that's Mom's pretty. Jesus, they were so young here. In the meanwhile, I've become the spitting image of Dad. Me and my best friend George. I think Mom knew that something was the matter. Cat. My beloved childhood dog. He was as majestic as he was dumb. Cat. We love you. We stand, Cat. If I could boop that snoot, I would. So we have some paintings. I'm gonna walk away and... Hello? Ooh. What's ugly and black and filthy inevitably permeates the safest of spaces. Why does this already sound like a poem I was writing in secondary school? This sounds like true emo poet Maddie. What's ugly and black and filthy inevitably permeates the safest of spaces. It's been with you all along, but you choose to ignore it. To set things in motion and see, you must start from within. Look inside yourself and beyond. Embrace what's missing and drown in it. So it looks like we need to do a little bit of self-reflection, my friend. I'm gonna go look at my safety, Fudge. Hey! Ew! That's a nice dark and nasty hallway now. I'm not sure if I want to go in there yet. Still can't do anything with the safe. Okay, there doesn't look like there's anything new popping in this room, so I guess we're walking into the abyss. Oh, ew, ew, ew. How is it possible? There was a passage here. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Huh! Okay, nothing behind us. Nothing on the back of any of the pictures either. I am kinda stuck. I'm guessing we need to find something to go up here, but I can't find anything. I can't get into this cabinet. I can't use the slippery stick to use anything on the pipe. And safe still does nothing. Ooh, there's drawers over here. Oh. Adhesive tape. I can probably use this. Not sure what for yet, but that's progress. Oh wait, we can combine items. Let's see, can we combine the tape with the... Ah! A manageable stick. I wrapped the tape around the stick and now the grip is solid and stable. Definitely an improvement. Unfortunately, it's still nothing more than a fancy stick after all. Well, a fancy stick with good grip might be enough to prise this open. Still can't use it here. Can I use it for a thing on this? I cannot. Can I bust open the safe with it? No. It won't move. It feels as if it's anchored to the floor. It looks like it has been moved before. But how do we move it now? Ugly and black and filthy inevitably permeates the safest of spaces. It's been with you all along, but you choose to ignore it. To set things in motion and see, you must start from within. Look inside yourself and beyond, embrace what's missing, and drown in it. Look inside yourself and beyond.
There's something wrong with the reflection.
Oh? Oh! Hello! I see. If I turn around and you're just stood right behind me, I'm a shit. Okay, it's just a picture. Good, good. Okay. Okay. Hello, love. Who are you?
This portrait. Mom painted it when I was a child. She was happy
Uh-oh. Yeet! Aw,
Mr. Wiggly.
Mr. Wiggly! Bestie! Hi. Can we keep him?
Unbelievable. This is my childhood room?
Looks like we're in our flashback arc. Okay. Hey, buddy. Poor Bartholomew, always with a sad look. He's called Bartholomew? Please. When can I buy one of these? Poopsy devs, if you ever make a plushie, please make Bartholomew and Mr. Wiggly as a pair, because I need them both. Bunny lamp. Theodore the Tyrannosaurus. Rawr. Steve and its happy face. Oh my god, Bartholomew, Steve, the best of friends. Dad bought it so we could play together, but I don't recall if we ever did. Yeah, we don't really know much about Mum or Dad at the moment. We know that Mum painted that portrait, but we don't really know much else about them, so... Mr. Wiggly was my favourite. Dad always thought it was too girly for me, but I didn't care. Who gives a damn? Everyone should have a Mr. Wiggly. Looks like we're gonna have to do some toy math at some point. The super special monster slaying marbles I'd borrowed from George. I never gave them back. Sorry, George! My magic box. Unsolved. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to solve a Rubik's Cube in this game, because I do not know how to do them. Oh! You didn't like seeing that. Space Poopsy's design was really dumb, but I loved it as a child. Space Poopsy! Oh, it's so cute. Anything under here? A manta ray. One of Cat's chew toys. That doesn't look like it's been owned by a dog. That's too pristine. This would be a really neat little space. I'd love to have had a space like this as a kid. Just sitting here in the window and just lay down and read a book would have been great. My Dr. Watt phone booth replica? Please. God of the bad weather hammer replica? I see you. I see what you're doing. With my cursor right there, it looks like he has just one eye. Captain Claus figurine. Apocalypto figurine with a shitty paint job. My arachnid guy figurine. The colors always seemed way off. I wonder why. Ooh, I like this movement with the shadow. They've done a really good job with that. A lot of games won't show that. Mum had me make up a fun game to teach me basic math. And what have we got over here? We've got a stuffed toy whale they've had since he was 4. And then we've got the Brontosaurus. So basketball equals, what's that, Bartholomew minus Steve? Which one was the happy one? So Bartholomew is the up triangle. And that one's the happy one. And that equals basketball. I'm going to assume that this has potentially something to do with the code for this box. I don't entirely know how it wants me to math this, but we'll see if we can figure it out. The box doesn't belong here. Okay, so we have a bunch of different symbols. Look at the shadow of my guy as he's crawling around. Okay, I'm done. So the Rubik's Cube equals Tyler plus Bronco minus that guy. Am I good? Dude, are we fine? Am I broken? Do I need help? And then Mr. Apocalypta something is Arachnid guy plus Clawman minus the rocket. What? The rocket equals the truck plus the digger. We've got a robot, some smiley faces, and then a bunch of numbers. Oh my god, there's numbers on them. I'm a 30-year-old with a degree from university. I just now, after 20 minutes of walking backwards and forwards, realised there's numbers on the animals! Do either of these guys have numbers on them anywhere? No. How about you? He has a 3. Nothing on the basketball. Oh wait, there's a 7 on his arm. I didn't see that. So Bartholomew's 7 minus Steve, who's a 3. So that means the basketball is 4. Right, so Triceratops plus Brontosaurus, which we know is 1, minus the T-Rex. Okay, he's a 6. Minus the 1 is 5. Oh, he wants me to do math. This is too hard. Minus 5 is 0. No, wait. Okay, so he was worth 6. Plus him who's worth 1 is 7, minus him worth 5 is 2. Arachnid guy plus Clawman minus the rocket. Arachnid boy has 7, Clawman has 8, so 7 plus 8 is 15. I cannot find a number on this spaceship to save my life. Alright, well let's come back to that because it's hurting my eyes looking for a number that I don't see, so... Alright, Hammerhead is 6. I hope you all at home are paying attention. Oh, the starfish literally has a hand on it. Hang on. You know what, I'm gonna reset these because I'm pretty sure I've been doing this wrong. This is one of the answers. The answer has a hand on it. So I'm wondering if these correspond to 1, 2, 3, and 4, in whatever order they are, and we have to do the maths to find out which position the symbols of the answers are. So in this case, it would be do the math on all of these creatures. That will give us the number position on the log that the starfish is, and the starfish has the hand. So now all I have to do is go around and find out where all of the toys are, because I can't find all of them yet. Oh, go on! Alright, pufferfish number 2. We are going to write this down, because my short-term memory is not good enough to be able to figure this out without help. Ah, there it is. Hidden in there, you sneaky little one. You're a number 4. So where's this googly little guy here? Because he's the last one that I can't find for this bottom equation. Okay, so I was looking around for a very long time, trying to find this sneaky little bugger. I eventually found him! Hello! This little sneaky guy was hiding out in there with his number 8 on him, and I could not find him for the longest time. I do now have him, but I also figured out while I was looking at this, I was staring at that spaceship toy for like 20 minutes. I was just slowly turning it, trying to find a number, and then I came back over here and something caught my eye.
The rocket equals the truck plus the digger.
Just 7 plus 5. 7 and 5 is 12. 15 minus 12 is 3. Starfish is 8 plus 4, which is 12, minus 6 is 6, minus the pufferfish is 2. So that's 4 again. Walrus, 8 plus manta ray, 4. 8 plus 4, 12. That is a 9. That is not a 6. Because I've just realised the way that the shark is orientated, that makes that a 9, not a 6. So that does change things. I was looking at it upside down. So 12 minus 9 is 3. Minus the pufferfish over here, which I'm pretty certain is number 2. There it is, so 1. And the starfish, I know, is the hand. So number 1 is the hand. So now, assuming I've done everything else correctly, we just need to change this one to the correct symbol, and boom, there we go. That took me way too long. I'm a literature nerd. I'm not good with numbers, and I'm also not that good with puzzles, so doing a puzzle that involved finding a bunch of stuff and doing math that I did wrong about 7 times before I finally got it right, that was never going to end well for me, but we got there. It took a very long time, but we can finally progress the story, so let's see what's in the box.
Mom's handwriting.
June 27th. Clopromazine 75 mg 3 times a day. Today is worse. John is just an asshole, not helping at all on poor Vinny. He's so young and innocent, I'm afraid for him the most. Dr. Strauss wants to increase the dosage. I think he knows he can't help me and just wants to kill me instead. It's easier that way. His secretary always has that look on her face. It's like a tiny worm that eats you from inside, tunneling its way through the brain, growing and growing until it's too big to ignore. The house is filthy. Doesn't matter how much I scrub, it grows back. Need to scrub more. This journal is useless. I've read the previous entries. All the horrible things said are nothing compared to what might come. I'm not a bad mother. I can prove it. That's not me. I want it to be over. Before I don't even know I want it anymore. If I'm not on my own, what's the point?
Mr. Wiggly, did I draw this?
Mr. Wiggly. Buddy. We better not be evil now.
I'm starting to remember. That day, Mom was having one of her episodes. She was certain I had stolen something from her room. She started trashing the place, searching everywhere. I was freaking out, hugging Mr. Wiggly in the teepee, swearing I hadn't done anything. She took it out of my hands. I started crying. And that's when she ripped its head off. Huh?
Sweetie, open the door, please.
No one's home.
Please let me in.
If you're cold, she's cold. Let her in.
Open the damn door now. Vincent, open the fucking door! Vincent, open the fucking door!
No, thank you.
Hell out of here.
No, thank you.
Vincent, open the fucking door!
Fuck this shit.
Yeet. Ow.
I love you.
God damn it. Back to whatever the fuck this is.
We're back in the room. This music's kind of peaceful. I feel like we need a palate cleanser. So let's kind of go over what sort of happened there. We found a journal entry which seemed to be from his mother, perhaps talking about the doctors and the medication she was on. So it seemed like she was having some kind of mental distress and was maybe getting help for that in a certain way, and was having some kind of, I don't know, like paranoia, maybe delusions, and was having some kind of trouble. She said like wanted to prove that she was a good mother. So it seems maybe there was something that happened regarding Vincent when he was younger. So he only, at the beginning of the game, he only talked about his dad being angry that he would be home late. So perhaps his mother doesn't live with him anymore. Alright, let's see if there's anything more that we can do in here now, just to kind of move things along with the lore a little bit here. We have a key now. Does this key open any of these? No. Right, this cupboard down here, this was locked. Is this... Aha! Ooh, a valve handle. That'll come in useful, I imagine. Let's see if Fudge is still in here. Hey, little guy. He's just hanging out. Alright, so we need to go back here to put the valve handle on. Oh.
The radio. What the hell?
So the safe stopped dripping.
What are you doing in here, son?
I'm making an axe, but this wood is too slippery to grip. Can you help me?
Oh, now you want an axe. You're always using my tools to mess around with your little projects. How many have you started so far?
I don't know, 50 or so?
And how many have you finished?
3.
Maybe you should think about more important stuff than all this bullshit. Go wash your hands, dinner's ready.
But Dad...
Now!
axe anyway.
Okay. I guess I can see both sides of that argument. It's really annoying that he's kind of using up his dad's tools and blunting his equipment if he's not finishing things, but also, like, let's encourage our children, shall we, instead of just calling their creative craft projects bullshit. Let's maybe try for a little bit of self-esteem with our children, shall we? Let's go and check out the safe. Oh, I wonder if we can solve this old school. Before we give that a go, let's have a look around to see if there's anything else we're missing. Now, if I was a safe code, where would I be? I am thoroughly confused. Aha! I could not find a code anywhere. If there is one in the room, I don't know where it is. I clicked on everything I could see, so I'm either too dumb to find it, or I did it the right way, which was with great patience. There is a very slight, I don't know if you heard it, there was a very slight difference when it started getting towards the numbers, where the pitch started to change a little bit, and then once you went past the number, the pitch changed back to normal again. So the code, we figured it out the old school way. Oh, an axe blade. We can finish the axe now.
Enough with the fucking letters!
I mean, given how a lot of horror games go, that feels like it's probably warranted. As you wish. Well, that's not ominous. Hey. Okay, good, there's no one there. Right, well, I guess we're gonna put the axe together, so... An axe blade. It's exactly what I wanted it to look like when I was a kid. Still not very useful on its own. Time to combine. Finally complete. Technically it only took 10 years, but whatever. Solid grip, sharp blade, decorative carvings. I'm sure it'll come in handy soon enough. I'm sure it will. Because the only thing in the room that we haven't interacted with yet is this. Time to smash, I guess. Oh, hell yeah, he's strong. Hello!
What the hell was that thing? Seems like it couldn't see me.
That was a giant-ass worm is what that was, my friend. He left his goop everywhere. I ain't paying for that cleaning bill. Let's go. Jesus, what a foul stench.
Motherfucker!
Well, guess there's no going back. So we have a crawl through way that way. We can't get through there because of all the pipes, so I guess we're going through the vents.
This is possibly the worst moment. And yet I can't stop thinking about that stupid axe. That day with my dad, something changed. It wasn't just the day I stopped sneaking into his tool shed. It was the day I gave up on something I really enjoyed doing. I never thought about it, but part of me died that day.
That kinda sucks. But I suppose that's the joy of being an adult, right? Things you don't get to indulge as a child. you have all the time in the world to pick it up when you're an adult. Like video gaming, which is exactly what I've always wanted to do as a kid, and here we are doing it on a channel, so I'm glad we could have this time together, staring down into the void. Hello? Okay. So a busted up room, nothing I can interact with, so I guess we have to leap into the void then, friends. If I had something to attach to this hook, maybe I could climb down. Okay, so maybe there was something I could click on in the other room. Ooh, hello. I'm fine. Oh, we can come around this way. Okay, I didn't see that before. Is there anything in here that we can pick up? Okay, an old rusty chain. Sir, you need to stay in your corner.
I need to get the hell out of here.
I don't know, I'm just running. Chain, go.
Okay. Hopefully it'll hold.
This does not end well.
Jesus. What the fuck am I doing? But that thing is still around somewhere. Okay, fuck it. On 3. 1, 2. Fuck.
Oh, wait, did we just get impaled on that hook? Oh! And that's it. That's the demo. It ends with us getting impaled on a hook and falling into the abyss. So, at least we didn't get eaten by a worm. Hello, Poopsy here. I'm extremely grateful to you for playing this short but hopefully engaging section of The Lies We Tell Ourselves. If it sparks some interest in you, or you just feel like helping a small developer out, please consider wishlisting the game on Steam, and if you don't plan on personally buying it, as the number of wishlists will massively affect the visibility of the game in the store at release day. Thank you! I have to say that was actually really interesting. This was really my first introduction to proper video game puzzles. It's not something that my brain is very well geared towards, so I did struggle with it a little bit, but once I worked out what I had to do, it was fine. Like, I had a lot of it down. I kind of understood the basics of it, but there are a couple of little things I just needed a little help with. It does encourage you in this game to interact with everything. You get a bit of lore from certain things, you get certain items from other things, and while I did have times when I was kind of just walking back and forth, clicking on things, not sure where I was going, eventually something stuck out and was like, oh, that's the way to go. The horror elements were kind of perfect, I will admit. It's just enough tension in the in-between sections where you can kind of calm down a bit, bring the energy down, focus on what you need to do, then you get hit with a bit of lore, and then a giant ass worm jumps out at you, and my heart rate went up, but that was perfectly well done. They weren't too loud. Certain jump scares can just be completely bass boosted, and these were not, and it was just the perfect amount. So I'm impressed. I want to know more about his mother. I want to know more about what happened with his father. Like, where's the mum? I feel like there's a lot more that we can fill in here. I'm super curious, and if you're also curious, you can wishlist the game in the comments below, where there is a link to the Steam page. There's also a link to the Twitter page for the devs. Feel free to go and follow them for updates on the game, and as it says here on the final page, wishlist the game on Steam even if you don't plan on buying it. It will help them, but I mean, if you enjoy this kind of thing, you probably want to buy it. I'm probably going to buy it when it comes out, so if you enjoyed this, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you would want to see a full gameplay of this when it comes out. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and remember, it's always tea time somewhere in the world. Bye bye.